Hey guys, how you doing? It's your boy Dustin Lear once again back at it with another edition of Rated E Ministries. Now, what portion of Rated E is this? Because it has to be something new. Because the scenery behind me is new. For some reason, there are cups, and that one fell. Uh, what is this? Um, we are going to start to call this Coffee Confessions. Now, this is a part where I just kind of get to talk with you about life, what's going on, outside of doing sermons, outside of doing testimonies, and doing like what does my tattoo say. And this is just something where we can build a relationship. Coffee Confessions. Most of the time when people are going to get coffee, it is to either get to know somebody better or it's to further their relationship with somebody. And I know somebody noticed at one point and told me my hair looks like a raccoon, and I can agree with them because my hair is everywhere right now. So I don't know, hat, no hat. Tell me what you guys think. Um, but Coffee Confessions, man. Dustin, what do you possibly want to confess to us? Is this, I thought you were technically Baptist. Is this a Catholic thing? Do I have to start telling you my confessions? No. It's nothing like that. It's just, this is another video to where we can just build a relationship with each other better. And I'm sorry I just hit the table, so the whole camera just shook. But this is a time where we can just get together, we can hang out, and you get to know me a little bit better. And know what's going on in my crazy life, because Rated E is a big part of my life, but it's only a small part of what makes up the whole deal of my life. And I get to talk about random stuff like this T-shirt. Oh my gosh, Dustin, why are you wearing a Michael Myers shirt? We'll get into that a little bit later. But I kind of want to just start it off by talking about what was those last two uploads that I put on YouTube. The first video is only like a minute and a half long. I'm gonna just keep my hat off so y'all can see my face. What was that video was only like a minute and a half long. What was that? And then the other video was like 15, 20 minutes of you talking, and I tried to do a video Saturday that I was going to upload Monday. Actually, I was going to try and do it Saturday night, but there were some complications. But for those who haven't been following, I tried to do 100 push-ups challenge where you do 100 push-ups every day for 30 days. And I can tell you the results, it went fairly well. I started off only being able to do 20 push-ups. I mean, not 20, 40 push-ups in a row, excuse me. When I first started, day one, I could only do 40 push-ups in a row, no more. And but I was still able, excuse me, I just ate Buffalo Wild Wings, some spices are coming back up. But so with that, I still wound up getting my 100 in. I could still do 100 push-ups a day. I just couldn't get past 40 that first time. And I did miss 2 days. I know the 6th was a day that I missed, and there was some other day I can't remember that I missed doing it. So it was really 28 days of the push-up challenge. But to make up for it and to go out with a bang, Saturday was the last day. Saturday was September 30th. Today is a Tuesday. It is currently October 3rd, 2017 at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I know last time on that last video that I uploaded, I got the times, or not the time wrong, but I got the saying wrong. I told y'all that this was inverted, but that was only because I was looking at it inverted. When I went back and watched the video, I saw my mistake and I was like, oh man, when am I going to catch a break? But so the point of that is those two little videos that I made, they were originally supposed to be one long video. But the way my computer's set up, which I do all these, I record all of my videos on my laptop. But the way that was it was supposed to be one long video, but I couldn't do 1,000 push-ups in one take. And if I were to do that for y'all, then the video would have been so much longer. Because I would do 100 push-ups per hour. Every single hour I would do a push-up, or 100 push-ups. And the first one I did, just to give y'all proof, I wound up doing 75 push-ups in a row. And then I did one more set of 25 to complete that 100. And then the rest of the time I did 25 sets of 25. And there was one other time where I did 50 push-ups in a row. And I have all of those. They're already uploaded on YouTube, but they're all on my private. They're a private upload for me. Just because I didn't know if that was something y'all actually wanted to see. You know, should I post all those? Which altogether is 28 little videos that are less than a minute long. So should I post all those and let you be the judge of how many push-ups I actually did, so you can count them? Would you want me to only upload the one that I did 75 push-ups in a row, just so we have proof that I did that? But if not, if it's not worth your time, then it won't be worth mine either. And it's just a quick, simple press the button, and it could be uploaded to where everybody can see. So if you want to see all of those push-ups, leave a comment at the bottom. Leave it below. If you just want to see that one where I did 75, or if you want to see all 775 push-ups that I did, let me know. Leave a comment at the end of the video, or at the bottom of the video, excuse me. But it was originally, I wound up recording every single time I did a set, so it was less than a minute long. And my original intent was I was going to record as much as I could, go to work, come back and record, and do more, and actually complete 1,000 push-ups in one day. The only problem was I couldn't record, and if you watch the last video, I explained why I couldn't record. My parents were playing really, really loud music. And yes, I do still live at home with my parents. I'm only 20. I know some people say that I look older than that, or maybe I act older than that. I don't know. So they were playing really loud music, and I wasn't able to record peacefully. It was messing with the sound, so I couldn't give you a proper video or a good little video. So I had to stop at 775 push-ups. And plus, that was the only time in my day there I was able to see my parents, because as I was at home doing the push-ups, they were at work. And then when I went to work, a few moments later, both of my parents came home. So they were at work, and then when they were coming home, I was going to work. So that was the only time where our paths crossed that day. So I got to hang out with them, listen to loud music with them and everything. I can't really demand much. I live in their house. But I did wind up making a video later on around 1 o'clock in the morning when both of them were asleep. I did make a video on what was the point of doing 1,000 push-ups, or attempting to do 1,000 push-ups in one day. What is the point of the 100 push-ups challenge for 30 days other than it just being a workout video? And there was a scripture that's hooked to it. It was used for ministry, I promise you. And if you watch that last video, then you will know what it was. And basically, I'm not going to give you any, I'm going to let you look it up if you didn't see the last video. But the scripture basically said, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I went into detail about that. But some other things, on to other things, bigger and better things. My shirt that I am currently wearing says "Just Do It," and if you don't know who this character is on my shirt, then you are missing out on Halloween. This guy, his name is Michael Myers. He is a serial killer off of the movie Halloween, and there's been 8 original Halloweens and then 2 remakes of it. So altogether, there are 10 Halloween movies with Michael Myers, excluding the third one. The third one did not have Michael Myers in it, just because they wanted to go off on something else. But Dustin, why do you wear this if you are a minister? Why do you wear this if you are in ministry and you love the Lord so much? Why do you have a shirt with a killer on it saying "Just Do It"? Well, here's my thoughts about those, and guys, feel free. You can leave scripture at the bottom. You can leave a comment at the bottom. Flag this video if you want to. Honestly, I just want your feedback on it. Um, but honestly, for me, Halloween, I celebrate Halloween. You know, to me, it's not the devil's birthday. How old is the devil? 666 years, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's what some people think. But no, the Halloween, one, you have to know the original origin of Halloween. Why was it invented? But and that's another video for another time. I might do that the week of Halloween. I might talk about that a little bit. But the reason why I wear this shirt, and I have no problem wearing this shirt, especially on a vlog, on a ministry vlog, is because I appreciate the artwork. I understand that Michael Myers is not a real character. He's not a real serial killer. I understand that. I understand the fact that it is all for the making of movies and the making of entertainment. It is all in the name of entertainment. And so not everybody can make a horror movie and make it well. Not everybody can write the storyline well. Not everybody can put this image out there well. So for me, it's a love of the artwork. I can appreciate the artwork. Just like I listen to all kinds of music. I listen from everything from country all the way to rap, heavy metal, Christian music, which Christian music's in all of that. There's Christian country singers, Christian rock stars. There's Christian heavy metal bands out there, Christian rappers, all that stuff. So I listen to a little bit of secular, but I also listen to a lot of Christian stuff. Of course, as everybody would probably say, I listen to Lecrae. It's probably the biggest name in Christian music today, besides Lauren Daigle. But it's just like how I can say I listen to heavy metal music. I appreciate the artwork because there's hundreds of bands out there, millions of bands out there. Out of the millions of bands that are out there, there are only a handful that become famous. Out of those handful that become famous, there are only a select few that can play with a certain level of skill. Like Joey Jordison. If anybody knows who that is, and if you don't, I'm going to explain it anyways. He was the drummer for Slipknot. Now he is a drummer for Scar the Martyr. He was in, what was the other band he had? It was like Voodoo Dolls or something like that. Either way, he was in 3 different bands. And it's not the bands that he played in. It's not the message that they were putting off. It was his talent, his raw talent. Not everybody can drum the way that Joey Jordison can drum. He was an amazing, phenomenal, still is, and a phenomenal drummer. And it's the skill that I appreciate. It's the gift that God gave him, whether he acknowledges it's a God-given gift or not. If you lean on Scripture, 2 Corinthians says that God gives gifts to all men. One of those gifts that Joey possesses, I firmly believe it is playing the drums. He is an amazing drummer. So, but that was just an example of why I wear this, is because Halloween is my favorite scary movie film. I can appreciate the art to it, even the newer versions that not a lot of people have high views on. But I appreciate the artwork that goes into it, and I'm deep enough in my faith to know that watching this scary movie is not going to sway my faith. It's not going to make me stop believing in God. It's not going to make me go out there and kill people, because I understand that it is an entertainment aspect to it. Now, Scripture does say guard your heart, guard your mind, guard your eyes, guard your tongue. It does say guard yourself. And there are probably going to be people on this video that will leave comments and say, oh, well, you should only be listening to Christian music, and you should only be watching Christian TV shows, and you should only be doing things that further the kingdom. And I firmly agree. And I know that sounds weird. How can you firmly agree with that when you had just said what you did? Firmly agree. If all you want to do is listen to Christian music, that is awesome. Honestly, I wish I had that power. But not all Christian music is entertaining to myself. And the sad thing is that it sounds like I'm molding Christianity around me rather than me around Christianity. And I don't believe that's the case. It could be, but I don't believe it's the case, because that's why if I'm going to listen to Christian music, I'm going to listen to either Christian heavy metal, and I'm not talking about Skillet. I'm talking about real heavy metal. Skillet is more of a Christian rock band. I'm talking Demon Hunters. I'm talking For Today, bands like that. Those are Christian heavy metal bands. POD is they're kind of heavy, but they're mostly rock and pop type music. But if I'm going to listen to Christian music, it's going to be heavy metal Christian music. If I'm going to listen to Christian music, it's probably going to be rap. It's probably going to be Lecrae, Shaolin, Tadashi, AMB1. You know, all these different types of artists. It's probably not going to be hymns. Now, don't get me wrong. I like hymns. Hymns are a bit old fashioned, but you know, it's different strokes for different folks. Um, you know, it's a different deal for different people. I firmly believe, and I firmly believe that's why God created multiple types of music the way that He did. But if you possess that power to where that's all you listen to, or you have that conviction of this is all I need to be listening to is Christian music, then I applaud that. Man, that is awesome. And one day I hope that my faith gets to that point to where I shut everything out except God. But there's the problem with it. That what you just heard me say, shut everything out except God. Even scripture says, be in the world, just not of the world. And see, that's where I believe that I'm at this point, is where I am in the world. As far as I like scary movies, that's fine. I like secular music, that's fine. But I'm not of the world. I don't do the things that I see in scary movies. I don't do the things that they talk about in secular music. Because let's analyze it. If we really look at secular music, now there are some that that are completely harmless, but there's secular music where all you're talking about is drugs, you're talking about sex, you're talking about alcoholism, the use of drugs, all that kind of stuff. 9 times out of 10, that's what you hear in music today. And but just because I listen to it doesn't make me want to go and do a bunch of drugs. Just because I listen to it doesn't make me want to go and have a bunch of sex. It doesn't make me want to go and drink a bunch of alcohol. Just like watching these movies doesn't make me want to go kill people. Um, you know, it's being in the world but not of the world. And my challenge to you is to look that verse up. Look that verse up, and when you do, leave a comment at the bottom of the video. Leave a comment and tell me what piece of scripture it is. That's my challenge to y'all. So with that, this kind of concludes what we're going to be doing. Hopefully I can make a lot more of these. Hopefully you like these, and hopefully I can keep the times down and they're not like 40-minute videos of me just rambling about random stuff. And hopefully there'll be less than 20 minutes in the future. Hopefully we can get that down for y'all, because I know not everybody's got time for that. So so with that, this has been Coffee Confessions with your boy Dustin Leonard from Rated E Ministries. Guys, I love you very much. And before I forget, tomorrow is Wednesday. Like I said, today is October 3rd. Tomorrow will be October 4th. That is a Wednesday. Wednesday is Fields of Faith. All right, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be sweet. We're going to go out to North DeSoto High School, and there's going to be a band that plays. We're going to get to hear testimonies and talking about God, and there's going to be a bunch of people there. It's going to be awesome. But not only that, tomorrow I'm going to be dropping a new spoken word. So people, look out for that spoken word. I can't tell you what it is, but I will let you know that it will be uploaded on YouTube later Wednesday night, so you can check that out. October 4th is when we're going to drop it. So with that being said, people, I love you. Y'all are awesome. Appreciate you so much for sticking with me. Thank you so much for watching this. You could have been doing anything else, but you chose to watch me. So with that, you might need to do a Bible study now. I'm sorry. All right, people. I love you. Peace.